Man, it's restarted, but anyway, lots and lots of additives. And I'm not sure exactly what that one is because it's turned where I can't see it, but it's a liquid. These are all additives. And they got, man, I don't know, there's 6 or so on the back side of this 5-gallon bucket that are these little 1-gallon buckets. All the 1-gallon buckets look to be the Supervise, but they're all made by the same company. The red ones, they worry me because the color of the can can indicate things. And they're not the same product because this one here doesn't have that knot something, I can't read it. But yeah. Huh. We'll get a picture of that. Oh hell. Look at here, all this hydraulic oil, hydraulic and transmission fluid, you know, because their shit leaks, man. Their shit leaks. So they carry it around with them. It gets low, they just fill it up. See if I can get a picture of that. Maybe I can find it online. Yep. Hydraulic oil, platinum pack, more of the bentonite additives or drilling slurry additives, Napa oil. And I don't know what that bucket is, but it's a bucket that was once an additive bucket. And this very much looks like where they've dumped their muds and it's kind of dried out and it's left. Those would be cuttings if I'm right about what was dumped here. And here's more soda ash, which is a common thing they use. And then of course you got Ditch Witch extreme pressure additive. But yeah, their claim that it's just bentonite and water, bunch of bullshit. Those are the cutter's reamers. And stuff gets hung up on them, you know, as they spin back. Some kind of netting stuff. But this one's been, it looks like rebuilt, you know. Because these companies they do the welding and everything. No, it's got nozzles on it too, so it's releasing, and those holes right there, or so bentonite comes out, or they're, let me call it the drilling slurry. And these teeth, or the cutting teeth. And then you got this is a sign of their Christmas treeing them, because you could put a cutter out there. This is the swivel end that lets it pull the pipe. That can spin, but the pipe doesn't. This is a fluted reamer packer cutter. It's a reamer packer, but it's got all kinds of the shit. Sorry, lost my train of thought there. The little nozzles that let air out. Actually, those look like they look like nozzles, but the holes have been worn off. Sand is very abrasive, and you can see where they've re-welded stuff on to try to keep it from, you know, these things are thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars to buy. And of course the big cable. I don't know, they probably use it to lift the things up, because no one person, no two men are probably going to pick that up. Yeah, and like I said, all this pipe that's out here by the road, when they first brought it in, they stacked it back there along that tree line. And I have this strange suspicion that the guy told him to get it off. But they're back to putting stuff on his land. Flat tire on the front end loader. Nothing unusual though, really. But this is more than likely drilling slurry. Let me see. Yep, it's definitely a part of their slurries. You know, it's real slick. I mean, Florida's not known to have a lot of clay. I'm not saying it doesn't have any, but imagine that. You know, all of this, these wood chips and looks like a little bit of peat moss, that all comes back when you cut a big hole through the wetland and you really don't know what's in it. See that one, man, that right there, man, that looks like oil. And of course, when they get through, they'll smooth all this out, back drag it, and put some grass seed on it, and everything will be just fine. Yep, this looks like what comes back and ends up in the tanks. But these dark colors really concern me, because if you pour oil on the ground or hydraulic fluid on the ground, it turns it a dark color. Crazy. What might be in those vac tanks? Anyway, remember, together we can do more, and we sure could use some help on how to handle the situation. You know, you call the authorities and they kind of blow you off. Polk County has been very reluctant to release any documents to me on the plan that Killebrew was required to submit to them about their dumping sites and all these additives and stuff. They're supposed to let the county know, kind of like with PSC Rockford was supposed to submit all these things, and there's supposed to be testing done of the drilling slurries prior to dumping them. I don't think that any of that's actually happening, and the county's reluctance to release information to me is one of those telltale signs that stuff's not happening that's supposed to be. Anyway, Mitch Allen, we can, and together we can do more. Have a great day.